Okay, so I just have such an urge to declutter my wardrobe. I felt like this for a while. I keep going in and out of the idea that I want to just get rid of a load of stuff, and then I'll pull out like a couple of things, and then I'm like, yeah, I decluttered. I feel like I really need a really big declutter, and it's kind of scary because I don't really want to get rid of anything. Nothing in particular. Everything I want to keep, but I also want to only own like half of it. So it's kind of these two opposing views. It's like I want to have less stuff, but everything I have, I want. And everything I don't have, I also want and want to keep buying. But I just really feel tonight, I've just binged a couple of Marie Kondo episodes on Netflix. I just feel like I really need a good declutter of things I'm just not wearing. Realistically, if I haven't worn it like this year or last year, or if I just don't wear it that often, that maybe I can just get rid of it. Like if it's something I wear every once in a while, then, you know. I'm also thinking I could just be kind to myself and like give myself like a storage box, put them in there, and then give myself like a month to get rid of them. And if there's anything in there that in a month I'm like, oh no, I kind of want to take this back, then I would. But I just feel like it could happen with so many things, and doesn't necessarily mean I actually want it. It just means when I do go to finally get rid of it, I'm just not feeling quite as strong as I intended to. So I don't know. It's just a bit of a weird one. But I just thought I would vlog it. I'm tired. I just wanted to sit on the couch and watch Netflix all night, but it's 7:30 on a Sunday night, and Andrew's been away for a few days, and I've had a whole weekend to myself. And so all I've been doing for a few of the evenings is just binging Netflix anyway. And I feel like that's another thing I want to get rid of out of my life, but that's a topic for a whole other video. I was actually just on Pinterest googling like minimalism inspiration, but minimalism doesn't look like anything. Like, you can't pin it on a Pinterest board. It just involves getting it stuck in and getting rid of some shit from your life. So I'm gonna purge some stuff, purge some old energy, and hopefully feel a lot better at the end of it. I don't expect to finish anything tonight, but let's just see how it goes. So these are all my shoes. Don't know how I managed to lie to everyone about having a capsule wardrobe, and then it's like, oh, but I have all of these shoes that I don't need and that I don't necessarily wear either. So let's sift through. Well, for a start, the shoes that I wear the most are these two pairs of trainers. One's white, one's black. Pretty straightforward. These two pairs of trainers, one's off-white, one's black. Sometimes these, but actually these are more my gym trainers. But actually I feel like I've replaced these with these now because these are cool and they can be for the gym. But I don't know, I feel like maybe for walking these are still a little bit better made. I don't know. One's Nike and one's Zara, so. Okay, what else do I actually wear or have worn in the past? These sandals are my all-time favorite sandals. If you can hear that squeaky floorboard, that's really annoying. These are my all-time favorite sandals. I bought them for my engagement night. I know I was getting engaged. Well, it's our 10-year anniversary. I was hoping we were getting engaged, so I wore those on the first time. Wore those for the first time then. And they're also really comfy. I literally wore them all weekend. I think I wore them out, then we stayed in a hotel in London, and then we wore them all that day, and then we stayed another night and then came home. So I literally wore one pair of shoes for a whole weekend. Long story short, they're comfy, and I love these for summer, and they're just like they're kind of like, it can be every day, but they also can be dressy because they have that little bit of a heel. So these, I'm never getting rid of these until they fall apart. What's next? Okay, a pair I know I can't get rid of is these, because these are my bridesmaids shoes for this summer. we'll see after I wear them. I got these on Vinted a little while ago, so we'll see after I wear them if they're comfy or not, and if I think I'll wear them again. These are really sweet. So the only reason that I have all these pairs of shoes is because I work with a lot of footwear brands, and I have done over the last year or two. These are a really nice pair that were sent to me recently by Empress. They're supposed to be this just like really super comfy shoe that kind of fits like a glove, you know, just really good for walking in. Unfortunately, they're just ever so snug on my feet, so they aren't that perfect glove for me. So I have worn them once or twice just to test the water, so I want to see if they're actually that snug, but the toe of them is quite molded, so it is a bit harder, so I don't feel like it'll stretch out that much. The body of them is really lovely though, but I don't know if I'll wear these or I might just have to give them to a friend. Luckily I have a friend who's a size 6 shoe as well in London, so she'll be getting a bag of shoes soon. Another brand I've worked with a lot is Vivaya. They're kind of like the sustainable recycled bottle knitted shoes. These ones, when I wore them though, unfortunately, really cut my ankle. I remember wearing them to IKEA and it was like the worst day of my life. I think it's just because there's a seam right here, and I have very tender ankles anyway, and I think it just really just cut into me in the wrong place. So now I'm just too afraid to try and break them in. They're quite a nice shoe, and I've seen a few other people wearing these, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could wear mine, but I'll just try them on again and see. But I don't know, I don't think they fit. And I also have this other pair from them now that are kind of like a square toe, which I think are a bit more contemporary or cool than the pointed toe, so I think I'll just keep these instead. They don't have that same seam at the back, and they actually have some cushioning, so they seem to work out for me a lot better. They're probably one of my more recent pairs. In terms of boots I'm gonna keep, I got this pair of boots last winter. I can't remember what month I bought them in, maybe it's just earlier this year actually, but I love them so much. They're really comfy. I wore them a ton. They look great with like dresses or skirts or skinny jeans tucked into them. Yes, I still like skinny jeans in winter, so I know I'm literally never getting rid of them. And then, you know, my usual boots as well, these ones that I wear pretty much every day in winter. And then these from these Vivaya as well. Yeah, these boots are like a long, god, this is gonna be a long video if I go through absolutely everything, but maybe I'll do a decluttering my shoe collection first. It's just a long like boot, as you can see, really nicely fitted on the leg, really comfy as well because it's block heel and it's not too high. So I know I wore those a lot, so I know I'm gonna wear them again next winter, like autumn winter. Whereas I also got the brown pair from them. I think it was actually an accident that they ordered the wrong colour for me, and I was like, oh cool, I have 2 pairs, but these just don't seem to go with my wardrobe. They're just the wrong tone of brown. I prefer a much warmer brown, so this doesn't really go with anything. So I think I'm going to give these away as well. But super comfy boot. These are also a boot I got in a sample sale. These are pretty comfy. They're just a bit cooler as well than always wearing a black boot. So I think they're great for spring when you want to introduce a bit more colour into your wardrobe, but you still need to wear like a waterproof shoe. And they can be fun for festivals and stuff as well, which I'm going to one soon, I think. So I'm going to keep these. They got a good bit of wear, but they'll get even more wear next year. What else? Okay, these boots. You've probably seen them if you're a long time subscriber. You've probably seen them a lot, and they're just a gorgeous boot. I found them at a charity shop. They have a really nice heel. It's kind of like a thick one. It's not, can't tell it's wide from the side, but then from the back it is. So it's more comfortable and a little bit of a squared toe. However, the like heel cap has come off the other shoe, so I need to get it repaired. And then this one's a little bit chipped. And I've needed them to be repaired for probably like a year, and I still haven't done it. So I think I need to make it a priority. If I don't get them repaired this month, then they gotta go. I can get them repaired and put them away for next winter. That's not a problem. But if I don't do it soon, then they can't stay. Another shoe that I might need to repair is these ballet pumps. I think I got about 4 years ago. It was quite soon after I moved to London, I think in my first summer here. So I just worn them tons and the colours kind of run off the toes of them. But I think if I could re-dye them and just get them like buffed up a bit, they could be really great again because they're so comfortable. But then again, I also have these, and like I know they're not the same colour, but they're a very similar shoe. But I'm going to keep them anyway and see if I can get them fixed, because I wear these a ton, whereas those brown boots, I didn't wear them as much. So it's like I'm keeping a pair of shoes I didn't even wear that much to get repaired when I didn't even wear them that much. These I wear a ton. They come out every summer for the last 4 years. Very comfortable, found them in a charity shop. They're a winner. And to be honest, I'm just doing two piles here, like a keep and a get rid of / repair pile. I'm not counting them up when I'm done, but it's also kind of more like, do I wear them, do I not? These are a really comfy sandal. Again, another vintage purchase from last summer when the weather was just so hot I actually couldn't wear my trainers anymore, so I had to buy sandals, and I'm not a big sandal person, but now I've got 2 pairs, and I've also ordered another one from Vinted, like a big chunky dad sandal, so it's a bit different from those two. So I feel like if they are comfortable, I'll just be covered in all sandal areas then, and I don't need any more. I have this pair of shoes. These are my Jimmy Choo flats that I got on Vinted for £50, brand new. And I remember trying them on last year. I think maybe, when did I get them? Like autumn, just coming into winter. It's probably a bad time to purchase them. So I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll get loads of wear out of them when the weather warms up. And now that the weather's warmed up, I haven't broken them in yet. So because they're a slingback, they're also a little bit snug, I think. Even though it's weird because they're a pointed toe, they should be roomier than like a typical rounded toe. So I need to break these in. They're staying in the keep pile for now, and if they don't get worn soon, by like the end of this summer I think, then they need to just go to a new home, because they're a pair of flats. I sold my Jimmy Choo heels, kitten heel, because I never wore them even though I thought I would. Sold them, put the money towards these, and then still haven't worn these, and they're flat, and I'm like, if you don't wear a pair of flats, there's something wrong with you. Okay, next I have this pair. Is kind of like my dressy sandals, like occasion sandals. However, they're more of a rose gold, and I'm definitely more into like a yellow gold. I got these on Depop or Vintage a few years ago, and to be honest, they said they were gold when I bought them, and the photos looked gold, but then when I got them I was like, these are definitely not gold. However, they're super comfy. So it's just a pity that they're slightly the wrong shade, but they're perfect every occasion shoe. I don't know, maybe I just need to try them on with some of my like occasion outfits and see if the colour is off or if it actually works. So they're like a maybe. So I'll put them in the no pile for now. I will rescue them if I need to. This next pair is another Depop Vinted purchase. Bought them last year for my honeymoon. They're just a kind of like little kitten heel mule, and they're quite easy to walk in and everything because they're so low. They are quite narrow, so it's actually like my hand fits pretty well in here. My feet fit, it's just they're quite hard to get on, so I think these might be just on a trial basis for the rest of summer, or for a little bit into summer, and if I do not wear them then they need to go. But I do think I could comfortably walk around in these like a day in London or something, because they're just like a thick strap. They're not going to dig in anywhere. So it would literally just be maybe like the balls of my feet or something that might get sore. So I think I need to try these again, but I don't know. It's tough because I feel like shoes really change an outfit, and that's why I love having all these different kinds of shoes, because you can wear the same basic outfit and then wear all these different shoes. That would be all well and good if all I had was basic outfits, but I feel like lately I've just accumulated more stuff in my wardrobe. I don't even know if I can call it a capsule wardrobe anymore, and I think I feel like that's why I've kind of lost my groove in like making capsule wardrobe videos, because I feel like I've just lost my spark there and I'm just like, I need to get it back. So maybe if I declutter more clothing, I will let myself keep more shoes, because shoes will always fit, as long as my feet don't grow. Then we have another pair of shoes. These are very similar style to the Vivaya ones. These are from a brand called Burudani, and they're kind of the same sustainable idea of like, that kind of recycled knit fabric. These are great and they're really cool, but I feel like I don't feel like they add much to my outfits. I feel like they don't make them look cool, they just kind of make them look a bit like dowdy is the word that springs to mind. And I don't know if it's like the heel is kind of weird or something, I don't know, but I don't love them. Have I worn them? Doesn't look like I've worn them, which is really shit, because when I do my videos and I review them, I try them on. If they're so comfy, I'll wear them around the house and usually I will probably run to Tesco in them, things like that, just to test that they're comfortable. But then it's like, when I've planned outfits around them for a video, but then I try and like incorporate them into the rest of my wardrobe, and then discover, this is not always the case, a lot of the time I do love the pieces, but then just with those ones I discovered they just don't really suit the majority of my outfits, so they don't get reached for very often. Now these ones from the same brand, I love them. I love a Chanel dupe, but they're not quite as chic as like that kind of leather look of a Chanel slingback, and the kind of more like a pinky brownie nude, rather than like a cream like this. And so I do plan to save up and buy a pair of Chanel dupes from Vanelli. I don't know if you've heard of them. I'll pop a little pic here. Yeah, I'm clearing out my wardrobe and I'll be planning more shoe purchases. But I think I would like to invest in them, and I feel like they will suit my wardrobe so much better. They have a lower heel. I just feel like they'd be a lot more wearable. So I think for these, that means I would get rid of these ones, because there's no point having two of the same vibe, because I know I'll just reach for the other ones more. But yeah, so another pair of shoes to go to a good home. I mean, we've got a good couple of pairs in here. Okay, I've got a pair of boots. Love these. I actually wore them a good bit last autumn and winter, and so I just need to put them away for next kind of cold season. But they're really cool. I just don't like, they would work this time of year color wise, but just I feel like they'd be just a bit sweaty. But they're really cool. I love the heel. They're comfy. They're just add a bit something different than just a black boot all the time, which, I mean, I've already shown you like 3 pairs of black boots, and I'm about to grab another pair, so it's nice to have a different color. These are really funky though. I love them. They're like an edgy boot. They've got that cool lace up, really pointy toe, just like an ankle boot. And I don't have any other black ankle boots, so I have these that kind of come to here, and then I have my everyday ones that kind of come to here, and then I have my knee-high ones, and then I have my kind of wider, looser knee-high ones. So 4 pairs of black boots. There's not too many, is it? I don't know. Oh, I see another pair. I swear they're different. I swear they're different. So these I also got last autumn winter. Majority of these boots, they're all secondhand. So I feel like that's how I justify all these purchases. But at the same time, oh, I've been resting on my toes and it's uncomfortable. At the same time, I still, whether they're new or not, or new or secondhand, they're still cluttering up my space. So I bought a pair of like thigh-high flat boots, which to be honest, I'm really looking forward to wearing these next autumn and winter, and probably more autumn to be honest, because once winter came around it was quite wet and I didn't want to wear them because they're like a faux suede. But I really enjoyed wearing these. I really like them with like leggings and a big jumper, or just a jumper dress or a little mini dress or something. I really like the look, and I don't have anything else that does that in my wardrobe other than these boots. And yeah, they're great. They fit really well. They fit really nice on my legs. Which I feel like once you find a pair of boots like this that fit your legs well, because you know sometimes they're too big or too small or too long or too short, they just fit really well, and so I'm keeping them. I just haven't worn them in ages, and yeah, but I can't wait to wear them again. And they're a very timeless piece. I don't necessarily feel like they're like in anymore, but I like the look of them. I always have, or I have for a while anyway, and so I like them and I'm gonna wear them. We've got 3 pairs left. These are again reasonably new into my wardrobe. They're secondhand. They're a pair from Zara. There's this really cool strappy sandal. You might have seen these a lot in my videos recently because I have actually styled them with a lot of things, and so for that reason I know these are definitely my style. They go with my wardrobe. They dress everything up just a little bit. They don't have the lowest heel, it's not the highest either, and it's not the skinniest, so it's okay. The only issue is they are a size 7, So when it actually comes to wearing these, and I kind of have just been waiting for the weather to get nicer to wear them, but when it comes to wearing these, I don't know how well they're going to fit me and how well they're going to last, you know, for a night or a day or something. So they are going to be a little bit of a test, but I adore them. I love the style, and I definitely think they're worth sticking with for a little while at least. Oh, I thought I'd declutter more, but I didn't. These are a gorgeous pair of shoes. These are so nice. They're like a real Christmassy shoe, and that is when I got them, and that is when I last wore them. Actually, I wore them out. Did I wear these for a date night with Andrew? Can't remember, but they're just so nice. But I think these are the kind of shoe that I need to maybe put away into like an occasion wardrobe, because I don't have many skinny heel shoes anymore, but sometimes the occasion calls for it. And also a peep toe as well, and a little bit of bling. I just think with these, a little black dress, or any dress really, they're just going to look so nice. And so yeah, I don't have tons of special occasions or parties or anything like most of the year, but I think these could definitely go in my special occasion suitcase. Yes, I keep all my special occasion clothes in a suitcase because I don't have anywhere else to hang them. Yeah, I think these could go away and be nice, but it's just kind of like, how many pairs do you want to keep that are just for sometimes versus like all the time? Like my bridesmaids shoes are also nice, but again, they need to be trialed a little bit. And then finally I have these like strappy silver ones that I actually don't think I've worn at all. Possibly waiting for the occasion. Might wear them around the house now after this and see if they actually, because they are sling back and I struggle with sling backs. They tend to slip off my heels, so maybe I will see if they fit me or not, and if they stay on my feet, and if not, then they need to go to a new home. So there's another maybe. So let's see how many pairs we decluttered. So we've got these ones because I'm ultimately going to replace them in the future, and I'm also just not reaching for them too much right now. These ones I need to try on with my other big pieces. Love the shoe, just the colour is slightly wrong. These ones, these boots, if I don't get them repaired, they're out of here. These pointy toe flats, these black heeled boots, and these like really lovely, if you're just maybe like slightly bigger, like ever so slightly. Good news, I decided to declutter a couple extra pairs of shoes. Mainly these ones, which to be honest are just too high for me, and I don't wear these kind of shoes anymore. And also these ones, I walked around my room, the straps were falling down. So I was just like, you know, they're a gorgeous pair of shoes, maybe I'd wear them again for Christmas, or just like on a sexy date night. And then I'm like, it's London, I have to walk most places when I'm going on a date, and I don't want to walk in these. And also I asked myself, did they spark joy? And they don't. So I guess that works. So that's 7 pairs of shoes decluttered. Let's see how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then if I count, oh wait, no, I'll count these, that's 20. And then if I count these that I'm trying on, my kind of rose gold ones, that's 21. And then these boots, if they get fixed, would be 22. So I'm just going to say 21 for now. 21 wearable pairs of shoes. That's more than enough, I think. Like I said, I have another one coming in the post, like a chunky sandal, so that's 22. And then, yeah, I think, to be honest, they are pretty much split between, like, there's a lot of boots. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 pairs are boots, so they're kind of not usable in like this really hot month. So, and then when it switches to the cold weather, and all these like sandals and ballerina flats and like shoes that you wouldn't wear socks with, they're kind of unusable in winter. So that's my 2 kind of sections, I guess. And then my trainers just are all year round, as long as it's not too rainy or anything. So I do think it's not too many when I think about the fact that I don't wear them all at the same time. So it's about maybe like 10 per season or something like that. But I'm happy with that. So I basically got rid of a third of my shoes. Feel really good. I've already reorganized it, and I'm going to show you in a sec. I don't know if I showed you what it looked like before. So I used to have these let me mind my phone. My phone is my microphone right now. So I used to have these boots up at the top here, but now that it's summer, I just decided to put my sandals in here instead. I'm going to move a shelf up here as well. I just need to get a screwdriver so I can put another row of something there. Also, oh no, I've got more shoes up there. They're my wedding shoes though. And that purple box is off a pair I'm getting rid of, so that's great. And then the other box is the Jimmy shoes, so it's actually just one pair of shoes. So then anyway, then I have my sandals and any like ballerina flats. And then I have my trainers. As you can see, I colour coordinate them. I put like the lighter colours on this side, like the white and nudes, and then white and beiges and the black on the side. And then I just have my black boots down here that you literally can barely see. And then I just have one pair of pumps down here that I need to fix. That was definitely enough for one night, I think. Here's my spare shelf that I'll get the screwdriver out and move those little kind of hooks, and I'll move them up there, and then I don't want to lose the space. So I'll move them up. Especially as I am going to have one more pair of shoes to slot in there somewhere. Focus on me. Yeah, so that's enough for the night. I think I'm going to have to tackle clothing either some evening during the week or maybe wait till next weekend, because it is Sunday now and I kind of just need to rest for the evening. I didn't do that much cleaning, but just to rest and like recuperate and go eat something and just be very chill so that I can sleep well tonight and have a nice week at work. I'm going to try, as part of this like minimalism thing, and just feel like this like decluttering and being a bit more minimal, having less stuff, it's all to kind of better my mindset and my outlook in life and just my life, better my life in general. So also I'm going to start trying to get up earlier in the mornings, because over the last couple of months I've literally just get out of bed at the very last minute, just enough time to, get ready for work and go. So I want to start getting up with a little bit more time in the mornings, even if there's a half hour to spare to like read or to just sit and have a cup of tea or just, chill, whatever. So I'm going to get to bed early tonight, or reasonable time, read for a bit, and then start fresh tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this little declutter video. I will have another one very soon. I've definitely done more decluttering videos in the past. I'm going to make maybe like a playlist and pop them here if this kind of stuff interests you. I might do a better like shoe collection video in the future as well, in a much nicer way than just showing you each shoe and wondering whether to get rid of it or not. But yeah, I just needed to get this out of my system, and I thought I might as well share it as well. So if you do enjoy decluttering videos, there are more to come. Give it a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Also, please egg me on to declutter more stuff. If you think there are any shoes in here that I wasn't like joyous enough about, tell me if I should get rid of them too. Or if you haven't actually seen me wear them. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all really soon.